Hey, have you ever seen a scene that seems like a scene because of how obscene it would seem if you're seen watching that scene? Forget the C's, actually it's S. But hi, I'm Bolade, and today we'll be talking about censorship and how it affects entertainers. The starting point would be, what's the definition of censorship? I mean, to a layman, it's going to be like, not allowing someone to post what they wanted to post online, or preventing someone from doing what they wanted to, or stopping someone from saying what they wanted to say.
Restore Tefiti's heart and us all.
Oh, thank you.
But then, a very more general and holistic, in quote, legal definition would be the prohibition of a medium of expression. And this medium of expression could be through photography, could be through music, your lyrics, your music videos, your films, your filmmakers out there. Even certain parties can be censored, so it also affects event organizers. So it affects entertainers in general. And I think most people feel like censorship only concerns conservative countries. I think this is not true. I think I know for a fact that censorship still goes on in the US, in the UK, and in conservative countries definitely censorship goes on. And funny enough, you might not know, but some of your biggest artists are censored in some parts of the world. Like people from Snoop Dogg down to Beyonce. Did I say down to Beyonce? People from Snoop Dogg to Beyonce are censored. People from movies like Hustlers up to movies like Bruce Almighty, and you're like, Bruce Almighty? Yeah, I mean, guess he isn't so almighty after all. But definitely you get the point. Who can censor? Censorship is something that the government can do, individual people can do, and social media like corporations can do as well. I'm gonna be focusing on the government, but if you're having censorship issues with like social media, probably just switch your platforms lah. And if you're having social censorship issues with people on the ground, then probably they're not the right audience for you. I think those ones are simple. But then if you're having censorship issues with the government, how do you do that? I think first of all, I need to explain why the government would want to censor you, because I don't think they'll just be running out there trying to censor you, but some governments are like that. Governments try to censor you whenever they feel like you are going past your freedom of expression. So what I mean by going past your freedom of expression is this. If you check the constitutions, which I don't really expect entertainers to do, you find out that you have freedom of expression. If you don't have the freedom of expression in your constitution, then that's a very different entire conversation altogether.
Ha! Rono!
But then, the freedom of expression comes with limits to these things, where the government can limit your freedom of expression. Same way they will limit your freedom of movement if you commit a crime and they throw you in prison and you cannot move out. Yeah, that kind of thing. So if you feel like you're doing too much, or if you're expressing yourself, they can also limit it. There are major excuses for public morals, public safety. Yeah, you get that kind of thing. They are doing good in quotes. So if you I think next thing is, how do you avoid censorship as an entertainer? I think first of all, you just need to understand the societal climate where you are. If you're in a super conservative area, you try to tailor your art towards that line, because art is about finding people who appreciate your art and just more or less expressing yourself. So if you feel like you can't do that, then we're going to talk about how to fight censorship next. I think after you understand the social climate around you, I think you will try to tailor your art towards that line. I think if you can't do that, then definitely you're just going to post your art, definitely express yourself the way it is, and then you'll be looking at fighting censorship. How would you fight censorship? First things first, I would always say this: get your entertainment lawyers. They are the ones who are gonna like tell you your rights, know what you're meant to do, what you can do. They'll advise you if this is a battle you actually want to fight. And yeah, they would probably get down in the rings for you, and yeah, but who knows? But basically, you need to get your lawyers. Next thing, you need to know if you want to tailor. If you need to know if you want to modify your expression of your, in quote, arts to fit the society you're in. If you don't want to do this, probably just sue the government to court. There'll be a legal right or a legal way to handle this. Then I think that you can also support organizations that fight for freedom of speech and expression. A couple of them are on the screen. That's one way to go. Finally, if you want to view censored content, I'm not the one to teach you that. I feel like it's not my job as well. But then if a singer from a country where Twitter is banned could be trending on that same app all over the world, then that tells you a lot about censorship. But what do you know? That's just my 2 cents. Thank you.
You get it?
Okay.
If you don't get it, forget about it.